Alright guys, today, one-eyed booty. March Mayhem 23.2. Cameraman down, so I'll take you through my kit. Two 22.5 kilo dumbbells. That is a 24-inch box. And here are my lines. So I've got 10-inch, 60-inch. That is a 9 kilo wall ball. Okay. That is my wall ball target there, guys. Okay. I had to tape up my own. Okay guys, 8-foot sheet apply. Okay. Oh, it's less than look, and that's even 2 foot over. Oh, good.
Probably my favourite artist in the world is Mayhem. He's got some real good stuff to help you sleep.
Alright, whatever floats your boat. We're going to keep you very much awake for the next 15 minutes though. For a start, we've got some tips for renters.
This is
B. And what you can do if the place you're living in has damp or mould and your landlord won't sort it out. That's what happened to Hayley.
Being here for long periods of time, you do notice it. And having a house has to do. Can't stay here because he just finds that his chest just gets really bad.
And cost of living reporter Sam Brouet is here.
the short answer to your question, Priya, not a lot. It's something we've actually been looking into, so keep listening for a couple of steps you can take.
Okay, before that though, you've been detailing in Bristol.
Hayley's rented this home for the last 5 years, but she's faced an uphill battle to get problems sorted.
If you look at the ceiling there, so the shower's directly above, and the shower's been leaking, and so we're not allowed to use it. So there's lots of black marks in there.
Before Christmas, she was told her rent was going up by over 25%. Then she was served a Section 21, a so-called no-fault eviction, given her 8 weeks to leave.
It was just such a blow. It was like 9-10 months into the show not having a shower, and the house was deteriorating quite rapidly. But we knew that we were really stuck in a really difficult situation. The house prices and the rental prices in Bristol have just gone way too high.
little.
The thing that they say is like you need to just start the conversation with your landlord, and that's quite terrifying because they could just be like, I'm going to kick them out because I can get any number of people willing to live here.
Oh, well, it's lovely that you're floor.
Well, you okay?
Yeah, fine. I got asthma, so making things better, but
We're having asthma and living in a place full of mold and damp can't be good for your health.
no, I don't suppose it is.
Haley's now found a new home, but for others like her dealing with damp and mold, it can be tough.
1 in 10 homes in the social rental sector don't meet the decent home standards that set out the quality of housing you need in this country. Doing care, private renting homes don't meet those standards either, and that is shocking and that needs addressing.
Richard Gateway, the person responsible for looking at social housing in England, told Newsbeat he needs powers over private rents like Haley's.
We have just over 90 private landlords who have joined the scheme, but there's probably over 2 million private landlords out there, and so I think that shows the real gap that exists on accessing free, impartial dispute resolution.
The government told Newsbeat they want to create a new ombudsman for the private rented sector.
Many landlords haven't raised the rents for a very long time.
Vanessa is a private landlord.
But now we do have market pressures forcing rents up, and that's got absolutely nothing to do with landlords. I think the government has got to intervene by increasing the supply of rental properties. I feel disheartened, I feel let down. It's quite a desperate situation in my end. But I'm still lucky, still grateful for having a roof over my head, especially right here.
Alright, so that's what they want to change. But if any of this sounds familiar to you, Sam, what can you do for now?
Well, this probably isn't what you want to hear, but not a lot. There is a law that means you can apply to a court if you think the home you're renting isn't okay to be living in, but that doesn't apply if it's caused by the tenant, which can be difficult to prove. You can go to places like Citizen Advice for tips on that though.
Sam, I have seen some stuff online about things that we can buy to get rid of mold.
Yeah, there are things like dehumidifiers, but I guess if you're renting, maybe you're already struggling to pay your rising bills, you might not want to fork out more money to solve a problem you think your landlord should already be sorting.
Okay, thank you. And if you want to see the kind of thing that we're talking about, search Newsbeat on your BBC News app. And while you're there, check this one out as well. I'm guessing most of us have pulled an all-nighter before, maybe for a deadline, but how about to make an outfit for Maya Jama? Yeah, that's what happened to 25-year-old designer Sierra, and she's been speaking to Newsbeat's Megan Morton.
Sierra, approximately 7 seconds into the first episode of this year's Love Island, Maya Jama, she's there stepping out of a helicopter and she's wearing an outfit that you've designed. It's a new year.
I was overwhelmed. It was unbelievable bit. Like, you know when something happens and it's out of body, it was quite unbelievable watching it on TV.
If anyone needs reminding, it was the bright red crochet top and skirt. How did it end up in Maya's wardrobe in the first place?
Her stylist, Rhea Francis, contacted me. I was in Berlin at the time, which is quite crazy. I mean, needed it like the next day. So when I flew in at midnight, stayed up all night, made the outfit, finished it and delivered it the next morning, and then they flew to South Africa.
Insane. I've never made crochet before, but it looks time intensive. Was that a long night for you?
I think 1 hour of sleep at night.
You probably design clothes with models in mind. Did you ever think that it might be Maya Jama stepping into one of your outfits?
Definitely not, especially because it started as a hobby. It's now turning more into a business, but last year it started as a hobby.
That's wild. Within the space of the year, you start a little hobby on the side, little side hustle. Before you know it, your clothes are on ITV too. How has this week been for you? I imagine you've had a few more orders than usual.
Manic, it's been crazy. Everyone is somehow interested. I feel like because she's such a loved person, everyone was curious about what it was.
Any more celebrities in the DMs?
Quite a few, but I want
That's so exciting. You are a young, independent, black British designer. It's such, I guess, like a powerful statement that Maya did by wearing your outfits on show number 1. What do you make of that?
She had all these opportunities with other big brands that would have done it, but she chose chose someone smaller, and she wants to, I guess, inspire the next generation, and I'm here for it.
Now, if Love Island's not your thing, you've got this to look forward to later when number 7 faces number 10. Yeah, all eyes on Cristiano Ronaldo's debut in Saudi Arabia this afternoon. He's playing a friendly for a Saudi All-Stars team that's made up of his new side, Al Nassr and Al Hilal, against Lionel Messi's Paris Saint-Germain. Just when you thought the rivalry was over, right? Well, while we're on another side of the world,
This has been the most fulfilling 5.5 years of my life. But it's also here to show me such a privileged role comes responsibility. Responsibility to know when you are the right person to lead and also when you are not.
New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, the youngest female head of government in the world when she was elected Prime Minister in 2017, aged 37 she was, well, she says that she's resigning after almost 6 years in charge, saying she's not got enough left in the tank to keep going. A lot of talk on social media about that today, and you might be seeing this on your feed as well.
Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman, it ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. So look your true dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace.
J. Cole's new song, but it's not a normal one. He's apparently been searching his name online and he stumbled across some beats from a producer called Batman that he really likes basically, and next thing you know he starts writing a track to it. It's called Procrastination, and he says it's a thank you to all the producers out there. These beats. Now we're sticking on new music now because some of it could be pulled off your local radio. We're talking about BBC Introducing. Newsbeat's Jack Gray has got this on the show that helps up-and-coming artists get airtime.
Tell stars like this, Floor.
Hey, obviously, you respect how we came up.
But the plug could soon be pulled on most BBC introducing shows on local radio. Right now there's more than 30 of them, but that could go down to 11 as worries that it'll make it harder to spot the next Becky Hill, George Ezra or Skepta. All the cuts aren't confirmed yet, but it's been criticised by many organisations in the industry, calling it a fraud to young artists trying to make it to the big time.
There are so many success stories that have come through introducing shows. Mimi Webb, she was first played on my show.
Andy McCarthy presents the introducing show on Radio Kent. That's one of the shows at risk.
Everyone kind of just wants an answer on what's going to happen. But more than anything, we're worried about our scenes and all the artists that are going to get missed. We're the ears to the ground. We bring the best local music and then we send it on to places like Radio 1 Extra, the Asian Network, major festivals and things like that.
The BBC says it's about people's habits changing, the way we all listen, and that every local station still has somewhere on the Sounds app to put stuff.
It's a platform that should be given more funding and more support, definitely not being cut the way that it looks like it's going to.
Well, another artist with a lot of love for BBC Introducing.
I usually people here at your good time.
His first time on radio was on his local BBC Introducing show in Nottingham.
It was amazing to be honest, like just having the news that I was going to be able to have this opportunity for my music to be heard. I think at the actual time when I tried to find it, though, I think I missed it by like 3 minutes. So I didn't actually get to hear the first play, but there's no feeling like it's a very special feeling.
You also then went on to get a real big record deal and play at Glastonbury. How much of your success do you place on the opportunity you're given?
Yeah, absolutely. Record companies start taking, notice of you, and obviously you have a bit of TV exposure from that, and all the things that came from that were incredibly helpful to my career today.
The BBC says that it has to look at how habits are changing, and even if you look at the charts today and what makes it through to the mainstream, the songs, there's new artists that have been discovered on TikTok. So when you talk about that really special moment of first being played on local radio, is that really the same today, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I do think it's the same because it's You know, it also introduces you to a wider audience that perhaps don't go on social apps such as TikTok and your Instagrams. But music is about getting your music out there to as many different people as possible. I think radio is just, if not even more important still to this day. For me, when I was young, it was something I strive for to have my music on the radio, and I still believe it's important today. It is a combination. It includes a lot of hard work, but also support as well. If you have the backing of someone like you who's introducing you being played on the radio, that gives you ammunition to try and get better gigs, to try and get better slots at festivals, and it all helps. It's incredibly important.
Where do you think talent's going to keep emerging from and inspiration's going to keep coming from?
I think like it always does, it will always go back the other way, and I think people will cry out for those real songs that really, you know, make people feel something and think about their lives.
Jake, thanks so much.
Cheers, Maria.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, Jake, do you have like a bedtime playlist? What helps you wind down?
Well, yeah, I do, and actually, probably not for everyone, but probably my favourite artist in the world is Vangelis. He's got some really good stuff to help you sleep. Some of the most calming music in the world.
We'll take the word for it, Jake. Vangelis, by the way, he's the guy who made music for films like Blade Runner, if you were wondering. Not sure that's exactly what scientists had in mind when looking at what music makes us doze off. Newspeak's Becky Bush has what they and you do think.
So it's 1975, somebody else. It's a very relaxing song, a little bit sad at times.
And for most of us, it's probably something similar.
That's what scientists in Denmark reckon anyway. They did a study which suggests some of us are actually listening to our favourite energy